Hello and welcome to a new episode of Nürburgring Blast. Recently Jimmy Broadbent took his dream car that he's recently purchased, the Nissan GTR, around the Nürburgring. So I thought, hey, you know what? I drive my dream car every day in a Mitsubishi Evo IX FQ320. So we found a mod of FQ360, detuned it down to the 320, put the street tyres on, and let's give it a blast round the ring. Now I believe Jimmy did 823.0 round the ring. Now Nürburgring Blast, we use a slightly different start finish line, so there will be a little bit of difference, but let's see if we can get better or around the 823. This is a 6-speed car, so we're going to be hammering through the gears and seeing how we do. So car sounds good, so let's give it a shot. Right, so let's give this a go. So second gear through the final corner, tip it in on the power nice and early. We'll take third, we'll take fourth, down 2 gears, get it turned in, and we're already up to third, back again. So just using second really just try and get the turn in there. Dab a brake, get the front end turned in, get the weight transfer onto the front end, through the gears. And they change down to third, just try and use that camber there to pull the car through, get on the power nice and early. We'll bump the limiter, 4G63 saying no more, but we're just going to give it some more. Use the curb on the exit, get on the brakes nice and early, get the nose in nice and early, on the power nice and early. We're already up to fourth and pointing towards the long straight here. So going up to the flung plats. Like we're going to have to lift as we go over here. Yeah, dab our brakes just to get that front end turned in. Again, weight transfer over the front axle, and then you can really use the power to control the rear end. This is definitely one of those cars that once the rear end comes out, you need to get on the power just to pull it through. 7,000 RPM up to 6. Coming up over the rise and on the brakes, and we use the power just to control that rear end there. From 6th down to 4th, and then down to 3rd. Power out towards the foxholes. Already up to 5th here. Bit over that curb a bit too much. Already taken 6th. The car just pulls like a train down here. Bit on the grass there. Bit naughty. Down 1 gear, up over the curb. Down to 3rd. Again on the curbs there. Didn't really want to be there. Gonna have to take second for this section here. Dab a brake just to keep the front end under control, and on the power nice and hard. Up through the gears, we're already going to 5th now. Really pushing this car pretty hard, harder than I would in real life, that's for sure. Off the brake there, just try and tip it in there. That's a tricky corner there. Down to 3rd. Now we want to stay nice and tight so we don't hit that curb there, we just want to brush it. Take 4th. As soon as we see the right hander there, we'll change back down to 3rd, get it tipped in. Now we can get back on the power nice and early. 4th. This section is quite tricky here. Rear end there coming out. Rear end wanting to swap round on us all the time there. Hit the curb just because the rear end wasn't behaving. Down to 2nd, get it turned in. Back on the power. Already up to 3rd. Just abusing this 4-wheel drive system here. We're going to hold it in 4th. So we're going to do 3rd down here. Try and stay away from that wall. It's sometimes too easy to take a bit too much in there. And look at that, we're already on the power there. Way before the apex in 3rd gear. The car just pulls up that hill. Right, we'll take 5th. Is this corner going to be flat out? Yep, it is. Back down to 3rd. Spot that apex just there, and then onto the power. Could have maybe been on the power a fraction earlier, but it's quite hard to see in the shade of the trees just there. Up through the gears again. Now all this section here is uphill. This car is, I say, only got 320 horsepower, but it pulls all the way up here. See, we are top of 5th, taking 6th already, and the car still accelerating all the way up here. Just under 6,000 RPM, just trying to take the line of least resistance. Got a fast left hand coming up here. Would have wanted to be a bit more on the right hand side there, so compromise a little bit of speed there, but still going. Car again starts accelerating quite quickly though. Wanted to be a bit more over, got a bit of grass there. So could have gone down to third there, a second sorry, but using third, I think second's a bit too short through there. Right, into the carousel. Really using that gearbox to try and slow the car down. Nice 6 speed there. I'm going to change up to third as soon as we pop out of the carousel there. As long as this car's on boost, it absolutely flies. That's fifth. Going to have a little confidence lift through there. Down to fourth. Car sliding, 4-wheel slide there. Come to the rise there. Down to third, get the nose turned in. There we go. Right, now we just need to keep a good rhythm through this technical section here. We'll hold fourth through here. Want to get close to the curb, not quite take it. This one we can take, get up all over it. Dab a brake, turn it in. Getting back on the power, use that front axle to pull you round. We'll go back down to third. Didn't really want to take that curb there, but we'll have to take it now. Down through here, on the power, nice and early. Take fourth, using all that AstroTurf on the exit there. Back down to third for YouTube. Once we can see the exit, back on the power. Fourth, only for a moment. Back down to third. Front end, just didn't want to turn in there. We'll use all the curb on the exit there, just open the corner out. Fast section here, so we're going to change up to fifth early. Try and spot a straight line through there. Oh, rear end was all over the place. Right, we need to stay to the right, so just a little bit of a lift there, because got to get back over that rise there. Right, tricky section here. Want to stay to the left. Rear end wants to come out. Again, just trying to use the power to just keep the rear end in check. Coming down to my braking point here. Down to fourth, get the car turned in. We'll take third into here, understeer, understeer. There we go, power. Up through the gears. Back down, second carousel. Let's just keep it right in the carousel there and onto the power. Up one gear. Right. Getting towards the back straight. Dab a brake, bit of understeer there. Right, where is the car? There's the front end. There we got it. Right, on the power and up to fifth already. Right, so we're on to Dottinger. So top of fifth, 7,000 RPM. We'll take sixth. Car still accelerating. You can see RPMs climbing and the speedo coming all the way round to its VMAX. See the castle on the right. Now the Devil's starting to come up on the right. We're slowly going to move over to the right hand side. Car still accelerating up this uphill section as well. Up we come. And then we're going to be flat out. Yep. And now we're going to have to start thinking about slowing the car down. Just trying to get through here because it is sketchy at this kind of speed. No downforce. Down to fourth. Down to third. Let's pitch it in. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Needs second. There's a limiter in second. Final corner. On the power. On the power. Third. All the way along. And across we go. So, whew, this car, wow. On street tyres it can be a handful, but it's definitely got a lot of turbo boost, just like the real car. Look, if we slow the car down to what, 2,500 RPM, foot to the floor, nothing, 4,000, then we start getting boost. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. This was a lap for the Nürburgring Blast. If you liked it, like it. If you didn't, dislike it. If you want to see more, there's always that subscribe button down the bottom. And we'll see you next week, and we'll try something different next week then. Have a good one.